We've got a new segment for you on Big Game Bound this year. Kenny White is the Wizard of Odds. He's an odds maker, sports market analyst. You see him on CBS Sportsline as the author and publisher of Kenny White's college football power ratings. You can get it by PDF or a 3-hole binder. He predicts the final score of every college football game, basically telling you what the odds and the total should be for every game. And he joins us from Vegas now. Kenny, you've been in the business for 30 years, over 30 years. How much has live sports betting changed this industry?
Yeah, Jack, it's been great. Live betting came to Vegas probably about 12 years ago, and it's taken some time to really get a grasp. It was last couple of years in the 20 to 25% range of the overall handle. And I got to believe in the next 5 years, in-game betting or live betting will be 60% of the overall handle.
I know the pandemic had a big impact on Vegas and your business. How happy are you to see football back and to have these playoffs going on in the NBA and the NHL again? Some normalcy, right?
And we're resilient here in Las Vegas. It was damaging to the economy, damaging to the casinos. Sports betting, though, stayed open through most of the pandemic. We had Russian ping pong. We've had Japanese baseball, Taiwan baseball, moved into the UFC, NBA and NHL got in the bubble. So things just started to dwarf. And then right now it's the best time of year. Amazing how many sports are going on at one time. Sports betting is as strong as it's ever been.
Really, people are betting on Russian ping pong.
Great market. I'm telling you, it was an amazing market because when the pandemic hit, it was the only thing you could bet on until the Taiwan Baseball League started.
Okay. Well, which game this week now? Well, let's talk NFL. Which game is drawing the most interest from the Sharks?
Yeah, it's the Seattle Seahawks are getting a lot of action against the Atlanta Falcons. That's the one game that people are really banking on, or the wise guys are right now. This game opened up pick, has gone up to 1.5 and 2, and I think you're going to see Seattle a 3-point favorite by kickoff.
Which team drew the most interest for season wins total?
Yeah, you can almost go right down the line from who's going to win the Super Bowl. The Kansas City Chiefs have drawn the most action from the general public. The Ravens, the 49ers, and the Buccaneers, obviously with Tom Brady. Everyone's been interested in Tampa Bay. Their numbers have gone through the roof for win totals and to win the Super Bowl. They're just 12-1. They're the 4th favorite, and they haven't been to the playoffs in 10 years.
How big of an impact did Tom Brady bolting to Tampa have on the Patriots and Bucs numbers?
Both had affected in a good way, bad way, I guess, because it brought the Patriots back down to the level a little bit in their division. So there's been a lot of interest. Will this be the year that the Buffalo Bills or maybe the Jets, or could it be possibly the Dolphins overtake the Patriots? So there's been a lot of interest there, but the majority of interest has followed Tom Brady to Tampa. That has been the number one betting team, I believe, so far over the last 4 or 5 months. They get the most talk. It didn't hurt that they got Gronkowski. They got Tristan Wirfs in the draft. They've made some nice moves. And again, I said 10 years. It's been 12 years since they've seen postseason, the second longest drought. But they're in good position right now to make a run in 2020.
How about the Detroit Lions? You liking the Lions this year for a Super Bowl shot? What are the odds?
Boy, they're in such a tough division. Minnesota is very strong. Green Bay still got Aaron Rodgers, and the Chicago Bears, I think, are solid defensively. They got 2 decent average NFL quarterbacks that are going to be battling each other head to head. Now, Detroit, they get Matthew Stafford back. So 2 teams that took the biggest jump in power ratings, Pittsburgh Steelers, they get Roethlisberger back, and the Detroit Lions jump up the second most of any team because of Stafford. If everything, you look at the numbers in this division, they actually the longest shot in the division, but they have so many different things going for them. So the Detroit, I think, is going to be good, and I think they could possibly win 8-9 games if everything falls correctly for them this year.